So many mixed emotions on whether to close campuses again. Tonight, some parents in the Paradise Valley Unified School District demonstrating outside ahead of the school board meeting as all students prepared to resume virtual learning on Monday. Our Danielle Lerner taking parents' concerns straight to the superintendent.
The three words that come to mind are tough, challenging, and frustrating.
Like many working parents with school-aged kids, Melissa Meyer and her family are just trying to make this year work. She has a 3rd and 7th grader. Her 5th grader has special needs. It didn't take long to realize remote learning is far from ideal.
Finding space for everyone has been frustrating. Finding quiet has been frustrating. Going back to school and having that socialization has been so imperative for all of my kids, to be honest.
That return to in-person about to pause after last week's update to the Maricopa County Schools dashboard. The Paradise Valley Unified School District informing families that all students will return to distance learning November 23rd. Virtual instruction schedules this time around have also been adjusted, with less formal instruction for elementary students and condensed classes at the secondary level. The district attributes the change to concerns over too much screen time.
What do you do? Do you quit your job? Well, then what? Do you send them to private school? Sure. How do you send 3 kids to private school?
We hit our board adopted trigger for a return back to online learning.
Paradise Valley Superintendent Dr. Jesse Welsh says the district is doing all it can to meet the community's needs while prioritizing public health.
We really want to be back in person, but we also want to make sure that it's safe.
Why switch the whole district to distance learning as opposed to maybe scaling back just the high schools or some of those schools with the higher spread?
It is something we looked at, but again, when we talked to medical experts, it was identified that when you get to a certain level of community spread, even with mitigation efforts in place, it really just becomes unsafe for people to be out in long contact with others.
Similar conversations and scenarios happening in districts across the state as families, teachers, and school leaders try to find some clarity amid the unknown.
I think that people they're tired, they're defeated, they feel like there's no end in sight.
In Paradise Valley, Danielle Lerner, ABC 15, Arizona.